Are you spitting with rage because I've been chucked out of my place?
No. If I was thinking about that, I'd be going, Lizzy Piffany, the great Lizzy Piffany, is being evicted due to subsidence.
I'm going to take you on a tour of all the reasons why I love my beautiful flat.
Fiction of the past is all that brought me to you. Memories they make, handy homes for creepy crawlies, and you believe their stories will go astray. Under the rotunda, her child was torn asunder, but that was hidden under handy homes for creepy crawlies. Oh, I fucked it up.
Just go round again. Just...
Don't worry. Oh, that was great.
No, scared him off.
I was just thinking the other day that one of us is going to end up moving away,
Moving away where?
like somewhere else, like not on the same street.
Oh, you made it happen, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I did.
By the power of your mind.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be you though.
Why?
Well, I don't know, I just thought your flat would fall to pieces before mine did.
There you go, your curse has come back at you. I hope you learnt a lesson now. If the camera, oh, it does as well. It'll probably jump off the.
Oh my god,
It's
careful.
moving backwards.
Careful. You probably fucking fucked up the fucking angle now.
Bells.
Oh. You won't come and see me if I'm living miles away.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, you are. Tape. Blackfish.
Swordfish.
Whitefish.
White man.
Swordman.
Belly man.
Belly flop.
Belly bong.
Fish bong.
Fish man.
Man. Woman.
Woman water.
Water. Swift.
Swift and fleeting.
Fleeting clouds.
No way, I was just about to tell you about a cloud.
Oh, okay.
It's only just occurred to me to wonder, to marvel.
As lonely as a cloud.
No, it's big puddles of water floating around in the sky. Do you know what I mean? Lifting off from Earth and floating around over our heads.
Who's lifting off?
Lifting off.
From Earth
Yeah,
into the sky, through the sun making it lift up.
and flying around in big clouds.
It kind of
Just
goes
water
up,
that you drink.
goes up invisible.
And then when you actually look at water, like it's like invisible, isn't it?
You
Do know
trap
what I
the
mean?
rain.
It's like, what is it? What's there?
H2O.
I know, but it's invisible.
Fishman! It is invisible. Yeah, it is invisible. That's what invisible looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nothing. Imagine nothing. Is that what nothing looks like?
Well, no, nothing. It's not even that.
Okay, tell me more about the clouds.
That's all really. They're just quite marvellous.
The great Lizzy Piffany, ladies and gentlemen. There was a crazy soothsayer called Liz.
Who thought life was a bit of a swizz.
So she created art.
But still fell apart.
Until she tasted Tim's jizz.
Have a lovely piece of toast. Have a lovely piece of toast. Have a lovely piece of toast with golden butter on. Have a lovely cup of tea. Sail far across the sea. Have a lovely cup of tea. 3 sugars, please.
So yeah, me and Tim went out for a while. And then we split up.
Fish shark on me.
About a year and a bit later.
On me.
I went to meet him in the park and he comes up the path towards me and he wasn't alone, he was with another girl.
Spider-Man's brain. Spider-Man's brain.
I knew all along that this was going to happen. I did. I knew. He's a fuckhead. I hate him. He's a fuckhead. Sometimes hate him. I hate him. Sometimes hate him. Don't hate him. He's a fuckhead. Don't hate him. It was always trying to make you think that he's a fuckhead. That's what they do. He's a fuckhead. Sometimes hate him. Don't hate him. Always. Sometimes hate him. Don't hate him. He's a fuckhead. Don't hate him. He's a fuckhead. Fuckhead. He's a fuckhead. I hate him. He's a fuckhead. Sometimes hate him. Don't hate him. Sometimes hate him. Don't hate him. He's a fuckhead. Don't hate him. He's a fuckhead. Don't hate him. But the point is, there is no such thing as security. Fuckheads. It's just gonna be like Dad, I suppose, where he just, gets his new life and doesn't want anything to do with the old one. They always do. They always do. Oh, a thunder, and then a flash of lightning. Wow! Wow, that was good.
Is it?
It's me. Come on.
What?
I've got to tell you something.
Oh no, what is it now?
Oh, will you come and film me? I've got to tell you while you film me. Do you know how it started? Sort of, right. I was sat at my workbench. I was kneeling at my workbench up in my room. And I'm kneeling there in a praying position.
Okay.
With the radio on. And on the radio, because it was Sunday night, a prayer started. They started saying a prayer. They were saying a prayer that was something to do with like accepting change and accepting, difficulties and things that come to you and accepting it with good grace kind of thing. And then after that, this great big choral music. One of the refrains of it was like, freedom, freedom.
Okay.
So I was, I'm kneeling there. Last night, I'm up there writing down all these synchronicities. I was just scribbling notes as they came to me about the weird little coincidences. It was pissing down with rain.
Right.
Absolutely chucking down. I thought this was the flood, like Noah's flood.
Okay.
And I'm sat there writing, and then lightning struck, that was it. And then I wrote, and the flood has arrived. It thundered when I wrote, as I was writing, the flood has arrived, yeah. Okay. I was like catching up with the signs. That's what was happening. It thundered just as I wrote that, and I started to panic. I thought, oh my God, the signs are all catching up with me. I thought that doom was coming. It was like Judgment Day. It was a bit like a disaster film. I kept thinking, oh my God, I've got to leave the house because all these signs, something bad's going to happen. Wow, it all began in fear. That was it. I was running away. It was fear. I was in fear. And I thought, I've got to come and tell you. Like, you'll calm me down, or you'll know what to do. And I called for you and you weren't there.
Oh, sorry about that.
Because guess where you were? That's all right though. It was right that you were not there. I had to go and do it by myself. Yeah, when you weren't in, like I'm walking up the street and there were these boy racers. They had dark windows and like evil faces hounding me, and I got really scared. And I thought, oh my God, I've been brought out here to meet my doom. And this one, right, went down to the bottom of the street, turned around and started coming back. And that really did for me. I really thought, oh shit. And when he started coming back here, I started running, and I run up here. And I went and hid up their driveway. Honestly, it was like a disaster film. Now it felt like the signs were really trying to get my attention, wanted to make contact. I got to about here, I think. This is my bridge, like my slug trail about the passage of time and accepting change is on this bridge. I thought there would be some kind of like universal poetry if I was to meet my doom on this bridge. And so I went back this way. I was thinking I was heading to Arthur's on the corner because I thought you might be there. And so I thought what I'll have to do is I'll have to go around that way and all the way around and get to Arthur's. And so I came and ducked in here into the Lich Gate. I didn't like being close to the cars because I still had this paranoia about the cars were going to get me. And I was sitting under there thinking about all the signs that had come to me over the last few days, and it was like, wow, this is what it all means. I've got to record the signs, that's what I'm here for. I started laughing. I thought, even at that point, I'm starting to think I'm talking to God here. What they think God is not what God is. I was thinking of it as Big Brother in my head. It was like a Big Brother style game, and I'm going, I actually said out loud and looked up into the sky laughing, well, looked up into the roof of the Lich Gate, going, I accept this challenge, Big Brother. It was like I'm playing a Big Brother style game with the world where you just follow the signs and see where they lead you, accept where they lead you. And they led me here. Then I thought, well, there's a reason why I've been brought here as well, and I'm considering, should I actually go into the church? Is there something in the church for me? I started to walk up the path, and I got to about here when lightning struck. It struck the lightning pole of the church. Just as I'd made the decision to start walking up the path. And that's what made me think, I've done it, like I've tapped in. I was sheltering under the doorway from the rain. The bells started ringing in the church, only they weren't just ringing like one tune. It was all different tunes. The tunes matched what was going on in my head. There was thunder, it seemed like, coming from all directions and getting closer. And I'm getting scareder and scareder, and then the freaky music would come on, matching the fact that I was feeling a bit freaked out. I'd brought this book with me because this is what I'd been writing in at home. I started to think that this was like a sacred book. And so I got my book out and I just started going like this. And as I was doing it, like, the thunder was getting further and further away. It had almost like come and been right on top of me. And I'm doing this. And every time it rumbled as I'm doing it, it got further and further away. And that's when I realised, that's when it came to me even. And it felt like it didn't come from me, it just came to me. Use the thunder for good. It's use the thunder for good. Don't live in fear. If it's you going off with another girl, fear that things are going to change between you and me, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if I say it is. I've been clinging on to the past, it's made me see. Okay, I happened upon a bloke while I was dangling tonight, and he introduced himself as Manna, and then Tim says that there's a phrase that says manna from heaven, and it means good person, and he was a good person. He gave me a cigarette, and he helped me. He made me look less suspicious. Manna from heaven had a no fear t-shirt on. It's morning now, Thursday morning, 31st of July. I looked up Manna from heaven on the internet. I don't know if Tim told me last night, but I couldn't remember anyway. And in the Old Testament, it's the stuff that feeds them when they go off for 40 years or whatever it was. And it's sent from heaven, like it covers the ground, and they pick it up and they eat it. Most of it was just kind of like nondescript stuff, question pages. Can someone explain to me what manna from heaven means? But two of them were, the headline was Mosley story, like manna from heaven, Planet F1 News. I'm having such a realisation. At this whole room, a whole other room in my flat, and I just put all this stuff in it that there was no hope I was ever going to use. Oh my god, this is the magic cupboard. It's making me see my room, my life from a whole different perspective. It's like as if there'd always been a wall here. I'd never been on this side of it, just standing in it, looking out. And it's so symbolic. glasses on. Okay, go for it.
One more for luck.
Yeah.
Ready? Lean back, pinch note, that's it.
I thought it was never going to end.
Got waterboarding in it. Don't let spread your nose out, okay? You're going to regret it.
Oh, I hope that hasn't shorted out. Oh my god,
What?
The car keys.
The van?
They're electrical.
And they're in your pocket?
They're in my bra.
Okay.
It might be alright. Oh.
Oh!
Can you manage? You're just gonna have to. It's like jumping into the swimming pool with your mic on in Big Brother.
Open your heart to the rising sun. Oh, say goodbye when the old days done. If you cling on, change will never come. A new adventure waits for you.
What I'm gonna do is live in a van.
Yesterday is gone, tomorrow is to come.
Simplify. Don't hold on to the past.
The unknown is ahead, new mistakes to make.
We've come to pick up my bus.
Moving and growing, the future waits.
Come into my home.
Don't cling to the familiar, open up your gate.
All that's required of us is to just become conscious that there is something like magical about the universe.